for we are to God the fragrance of Christ. 2 Corinthians 2 verse 15.
My name is Tokwe and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to ask, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please, I'm going to be very happy if you subscribe to this channel and also you like my videos. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell when you subscribe so that you are always notified when I upload a new video. On this channel, we have fragrance reviews, we have fragrance tips, we also have fragrance haul. And we say that we take fragrance serious, but we don't take ourselves serious. Today, like I said earlier, we're going to talk about the different concentrations of fragrance. And I'm going to start with Eau Fraiche. As the name implies, fresh. So there's some freshness to the fragrance, Eau Fraiche. It literally translates from French to say fresh water. So there's a bit of water in it. It is made up of 1 to 2% of fragrance oil concentration. And usually this fragrance is with a lot of water and little alcohol. This fragrance is very light, airy, fresh and clean scent most of the time. And it's very good for the summer months when the weather is hot and you just need some fragrance smell lingering on you, but you don't want anything heavy to add to the summer humidity. So Eau Fraiche are good for that. And the thing about Eau Fraiche is that they're also good for people that have sensitive skin but are stubborn. So your skin is sensitive, but you feel like, look, I want to wear fragrance. I don't have to not to wear fragrance. I can't be excluded out of this fantastic fragrance world. So you know what? There should be something for me. And there's Eau Fraiche. And one thing that I've also noticed is that most perfumers have an Eau Fraiche rendition of their top sellers. So I know that Marc Jacobs Decadence has an Eau So Decadent. So that is a much lighter version of the Decadence for people that have sensitive skin and would not be able to tolerate the too heavy alcoholic, more alcohol versions of the fragrance. I don't have an Eau Fraiche to show you because they don't last typically, so I don't own one because I'm a sucker for fragrances that last long. So I don't have any that doesn't last long. That's the Eau Fraiche kind. The next fragrance I'm going to talk about is the Eau de Cologne. I don't own one anymore. I have this Jo Malone. I hope it's focused. This Jo Malone right here, but it's empty and it's a cologne. I've run out of it, but that's the only cologne I have. So I'm talking about Eau de Cologne now. And the Eau de Cologne was, history has it that it was a German perfumer who had missed Cologne, his hometown, and then he tried to put Cologne in a bottle. So he created the fragrance of Cologne. And this fragrance is made up of 2 to 3% of fragrant oil with about 80% of alcohol in it. I have a video which I'm going to link in the description box which talks about COVID-19 coronavirus and how if you don't have hand sanitizers, as hand sanitizers have become gold in these times that we're living in. So if you don't have hand sanitizer, how Eau de Cologne, because of the high alcohol percentage in it, can help you. Just drop it in your bag, and when you are in places where you can easily access water and soap to wash your hands, which are the best remedies to help keep the virus at bay, then you can quickly spritz that on your hand. So I have that video, so it is in the description box down below. So back to the Eau de Cologne. So the Eau de Cologne, like I said, it's very high in alcohol. It doesn't last because, like the Eau Fraiche, the percentage of perfume oil in it is not a lot. So if it is not a lot of perfume oil, then you're not going to have the longevity that you need. So if you own an Eau de Cologne, like my Jo Malone, one of the reasons why that one I ran out easily was that I usually fill the bottle in my bag and then I reapplied anytime the fragrance I felt like I wasn't smelling it on me or when it soon became a skin scent. So the next one we're going to is the Eau de Toilette, and what I have here for Eau de Toilette is this. This is my Dolce & Gabbana light blue. It's one of my latest acquisitions. I like it. I hope this is focusing. Yes, so that's the Dolce & Gabbana light blue, and it's an Eau de Toilette. So the Eau de Toilette has anywhere between 9 to 15% of fragrance oil composition, and then it has some alcohol and then some water mixed in it. The Eau de Toilette is the most popular fragrance composition or concentration ratio that you will find on the market because it has a very good longevity. It has like a medium to long lasting longevity depending on the notes that are in it. And then it also has a very good price point. So most perfumers have their fragrances in Eau de Toilette. Also, Eau de Toilette is the fragrance composition of most men's fragrance because most men's fragrance are usually heavy on the woods. Eau de Toilette is the go-to fragrance composition for men's fragrance. So you'd find that most men's fragrance are the Eau de Toilette composition. Eau de Toilette lasts averagely long. They last anywhere between an hour all the way to 3. Some go as far as 4 hours of longevity before you would need to reapply. And because of the price points, Eau de Toilettes are very popular amongst fragrance buyers and amongst people that like to buy fragrance frequently because it's like the balance mix. It lasts averagely long. The price point too is also good. So that's what it is about Eau de Toilette. And then we have the Eau de Parfum. For Eau de Parfum, what I have is this, which is Chanel number 5. This is the Chanel number 5. I hope that it's focusing and you can see it because I don't have a wind finder, so I may not, a viewfinder. I hope it's focusing because I don't have a viewfinder, so it might be difficult. Okay, so the Chanel number 5 is an Eau de Parfum. An Eau de Parfum has anywhere between 15 to 20% of the fragrance oil concentration. And so because of that, it's very powerful. And as powerful as it is, that's how the prices too are. So the price points are usually a bit higher because of the fact that they have a higher concentration of fragrant oil. We know that the ingredients that are used to make perfumes are very expensive. So because of that, the more fragrant oil composition there is in a fragrance, the more expensive the fragrance would get. So that's about the Eau de Parfum. Eau de Parfums last very long, and most female fragrances are Eau de Parfum because the notes, the florals and the fruities that are used for female fragrances are not that potent. So sometimes you need to have more of it in a fragrance to have it last much longer. So all the perfumes are very beautiful and then they last longer. The last but not the least in any form is this, which is the Extrait de Parfum. So this is a perfume I own. That is an Extrait de Parfum. It's Oud Wa Vanilla. Yes, Vanilla. Oud Wa Vanilla. That is by Bordeaux. Bordeaux is a French luxury fragrance making company, and this is the fragrance. Okay, I didn't use a perfume today, so I guess I'm going to switch this on. I like it. So back to the video. Okay, so the fragrance that I showed you, which is the perfume, this one has anywhere with the concentration over 20%. So it's very, very potent. This fragrance that have perfume concentrations are very potent. They're very expensive in price, and a little goes a long way. I think I overspread. A little goes a long way. As you can see, I'm coughing because I put a bit too much, so I'm getting overpowered. But they have over 20%, and then they have a bit of alcohol mixed into them, and so they last very long. A bit goes a very, very long way, and they're usually expensive in the price point. But it's because the ingredients that they put in it are a lot, and so it gives it that price. But for me, I'm going to say that I choose fragrance based on longevity. So I have a lot more Eau de Parfum and then perfume extracts than I have of Eau de Toilette, Eau de Cologne, and Eau Fraiche. I feel like if I'm going to spend money on a perfume, it should be one that lasts. Please let me know in the comment section what your thoughts about perfume and which ones you like in the concentrations and why you like them. And also, don't forget to like this video. And then don't also forget to subscribe and turn on the notification button so that when I upload any video, you will see them. Okay? Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye bye.